Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for November 18th, 2014. And we are going to have a very cold day today. And this is not just cold for this time of year, this is cold for any time of the year. We're talking about temperatures going to be stuck in the 20s in most areas. The only areas are going to get above 30 are going to be right along this line here, and areas to the southeast of that, but everywhere else across our coverage area is going to be stuck in the 20s. Wind chills are going to be about 15 to 20 degrees colder at times in the air temperature, so we're talking about single digits and low teens for wind chills. So that's going to be pretty nasty today. You can see these tight isobars sitting over top of our area. When they're closer together like this, this would indicate the winds being stronger. We're going to have basically a westerly or west-northwest flow today, and it's going to be about say called about 12 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 30 to 35 miles per hour. So not a day to be outdoors if you can avoid being outdoors. I know most of us can't because we have to work, so you make money. I get that. But just make sure you dress appropriately today before you go outside. As we get into Wednesday, this high pressure to our south is going to build in. So because of this high pressure to our south, which is situated right here, your isobars are not going to be quite as windy here. You're going to be quite further apart. We're talking about winds out of the west-southwest, we'll call it, on Wednesday, and temperatures are going to be still on the chilly side here. But it'll feel a lot warmer just because the wind won't be as strong. We're talking about winds out of the west-southwest, somewhere probably about 10 miles an hour, give or take. And so it'll be much less windy, and temperatures moderating just a few degrees, maybe 2 or 3 from as far as air temperature goes from Tuesday to Wednesday. So it'll still be cold. Definitely much colder than it's supposed to be for this time of year. This time of year we're talking about temperatures that are in the 50 to 55 degree range from north to south across our coverage area. We're talking about temperatures that are going to be in the 20s today. So, man, it's going to be very cold. Same thing here on Wednesday. And then one thing I want to talk about here is again the system here moving up through the Great Lakes, and it's going to have a cold front with it. This cold front is going to come through on Thursday, and it's going to be very unnoticed. You won't even notice it coming through really at all. The temperature is going to moderate a little bit Thursday ahead of this cold front, and moderate to, well, not really moderate, but we're talking about moderate from where it was Tuesday, Wednesday. We're still going to get up close to either side of 40 degrees here across our coverage area here, which is an improvement, but it's still, again, below normal. And then once this front moves through, Friday is going to turn colder again, with temperatures knocked back. Although the second shot of air here coming in here is not going to be as cold as the first one. One thing we're going to watch for is a few flurries possible here on Wednesday night with this system here. Here's your same system we were just looking at the previous image here. The NAM has been continually insisting on some flurry activity across our area here. You see this is all light gray here. This light gray scale is, it's very light, very light. You might not even be reaching the ground, but if you do see a few flurries in this area, there is that opportunity for that. Obviously no accumulations with that when we're talking about flurries here, but, just might be a few flakes in the air in the overnight hours for you night owls that are staying up in the, around midnight or thereabout. When this is projected by the NAM to come through. And then once we get into a little bit beyond this point, we're going to get into Thursday here. Actually go ahead right into Friday here. Friday and Saturday, for this high pressure sitting right over top of us. So a couple mostly sunny days, both Friday and Saturday. And then this high pressure is going to move off these. Here's a look at Saturday again, sitting right on top of us here. It's going to move off the coast to our east here. It's going to allow a system to come in from our west here. And this system is going to drag a warm front through here first. Now here's a look at Sunday morning. Not much going on here at this point. So we'll call it, you might have like mixed clouds and sun early on to start, but then clouds increase throughout the day on Sunday, we think, and then you have the opportunity for some rain showers to move in the afternoon. This is going to be in association with a warm front being dragged through the area. Warm front first, and then we're going to have a day of clearing here. Now this day of clearing, it's still undecided whether we're going to be in a mostly cloudy. I would probably project Monday to be a mostly cloudy day, but because we're on the warm side of things here, here's another big system running through the Great Lakes here, sitting right here. We're obviously in the warm side of things here, and they got a warm southwesterly and southerly flow out ahead of this. This is going to get temperatures back to above normal for this time of year. So like I just said, normal's 50 to 55 for this time of year. We're talking about many 60-degree readings across our areas, maybe in a few 70s here in South Jersey, southern Delaware. We might get to 70 degrees actually on Monday if we get enough sun. That's going to depend on how much sun we get on Monday, but otherwise you're going to be very warm on Monday. This is going to be a short-lived deal as this cold front is going to come pushing through here, and this is in association with this low pressure, of course. At this point, your cold front is sitting back here like this, with your low pressure heading up to the Great Lakes. So once this moves through, temperatures will drop back just in time for Thanksgiving. It'll be probably about Wednesday. Wednesday probably get back down to the mid 40s or thereabout. But in the meantime, we're going to have a few shower opportunities here on later on Monday and again on Tuesday until this moves through. And then here's the showers here showing overnight Monday night and Tuesday. And then once this pushes through, and this area low pressure move that's forming along this the frontal boundary, which is of course at this point right here, a little low pressure forming along it. This is going to head out to sea with it, and then the cold air is going to come in behind it. But this is not brutal cold that's coming in behind this. Is just going back to near or slightly below normal temperatures for this time of year. So this shot of cold air we got today, very abnormal that we get this cold this time of year. This is cold for January. I mean, let's face it, this is not normal. So if you just make sure you bundle up today if you ever going out, grab your hats, gloves, scarves, that kind of thing, because you will need it. And I wouldn't be hyping anything if it wasn't true. If you think we're hyping something, go ahead and wear shorts. I mean, seriously. But anyway, have a great day. I'm the Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That's your outlook for November 18th, 2014. Have a great Tuesday.